And welcome back. We are picking up where we left off last time in Factorio Space Age. Hibiscus is taking damage. Of course the hibiscus is taking damage. Why are you actually struggling so bad? Not enough time to power up the stockpiles or something? And it's straight up taking damage, okay. Ice, but the ice shouldn't be causing problems, so it's just a power problem. This one's still running off of old solar panels, I suppose. Yeah. I suppose if it's not staying stationary long enough to charge up the accumulators and stuff like that, that's a different issue. Okay, so the plan, not have to fill one rocket. We don't make storage. Don't make storage chests, apparently. Fine. We won't pick that up. Go to Volcanus anyway. Off to Volcanus. I haven't actually had time to look at the recipes for what I was thinking of. Which is, we probably want to sort out... Is it cliff explosives? So that cliffs are a problem of the past. I might not be able to see cliff explosives because we can't handcraft stuff. I was just giving you all the... Well, actually, it should show me antidotes. Or maybe it doesn't show me all the entities. Okay. We'll be at Volcanus quickly enough, and we can throw ourselves off into the planet and check from there. Oh, there's the explosives. So, explosives, barrels, calcite, grenades. And all of those we can easily source on Volcanus. That'll allow us to destroy cliffs, and that'll allow us to pretty much more rapidly expand Volcanus. Which 'tis the plan. I'm thinking we'll slide over, we'll clear out a bit of this area over here, and we'll make a fancy new base. Yeah, just a fancy new base. Don't tear up the old one, just make a new one. Or at least get started on this episode. And the hibiscus is back to ammo problems again? Yeah. Well, that's something I can do... possibly do. It's only one solar panel, but the other thing I can do... pull up the upgrade panel and say, hey, next time you're at a place that has those, upgrade those. Because more solar panels will mean we got more power to deal with power-related issues. We're at Volcanus. Let's check ourselves at Volcanus. And we get some crafting. Oh, before I send Bob Fizzle off, let's also drop The solar panels. Accumulated less so, but the solar panels. Because it's a good planet for solar panels. And otherwise it's just taking up space on the ship that we don't need to take up. Can you bring me... I assume we have power poles being made on the planet. Non-logistic net if we do, okay. Okay, well then just bring me the stuff to make power poles then, which is... iron, copper, steel, basically. Yeah, the Hibiscus not having the most functional days. And you're off to Novice. And you're off to Novice because even though your requests weren't satisfied, you probably spent the 60 seconds there. Because, honestly, Gleba probably needed more than 60 seconds to get the rocket ready to go. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, from the science standpoint, next up is quantum fusion railguns, right? Trying to think about if we got the landing site set up for. I do not have the landing site set up for the science number 5. Okay, so we're gonna have to redesign science, which. Yeah, okay. Maybe I'm not staying here on Volcanus for very long, but yeah, maybe I'm not staying here on Volcanus for very long. Notice the Hibiscus taking even more damage. Hopefully it will stay at Novice long enough to fix itself. Empty turrets just tracking a projectile, yeah. Oh, there we go. That's the regular solar panels done. Yeah, just quickly tossing out all these solar panels, just to improve the network over here for power. The more power, the better power. And Volcanus is, as far as solar panel is concerned, the most powerful planet for solar. The next batch will be accumulators. There we go. And to be fair, we now have excess power production. But sometimes excess is good. Yeah, sometimes excess is good. Okay, can you bring me... Because I presume we have big miner production on the planet. Bring me brain miners. Bring me any assembly machines. Bring me foundries. And then if we have any like inserters and stuff like that, bring me inserters. Don't think we have a lot of those, but... Okay, so it does look like I'm gonna have to make a bunch of stuff myself. Oh, we've got that version of this. You okay? Stay down there. Bring that down. What I kind of want is I want the medium power pole version. Which is what that is. For tessellation. Okay, so that'll get us up there. We do want to make some cliff explosives, because we're going to be blowing up some cliffs to make way for the improved base. So we need to make explosives, which we can do here. We got coal, we got sulfur, we got water. And then for that, that's barrels and calcite and grenades, which we should be able to again source with the local ingredients. Let's go ahead and drop this here, make a little bit of space. Quick detour over to Gleba, and we'll drop the gun turrets and rocket turrets and... well, gun turrets and armor-piercing rounds. We'll keep the rocket turrets. Then we'll go over to Quello. We'll see if Quello is... well, Quello probably isn't ready to do a pickup yet, is it? It's about a third of the way ready. That's basically what we're picking up from Quello, isn't it? It's just gonna be those. Okay. Yeah, do a little more runabout. Explosives are made in chemical plants. Oh, I suppose we're doing cryogenic plants as well. Yours assembled, I assume. You're not telling me what it is made in. Oh, do I have any chemical plants, or am I have to build those? I'm gonna have to build it. I suppose I can request if it's in the network. Yeah, no, we're gonna have to build it. Do I have sulfur on belt? Don't think so. If no other reason, then we normally make that on sulfuric acid. We've got sulfuric acid coming to the pores. So we need 2 chemical plants, because I need 1 to make sulfur. And then 1 to make explosives. And then you make... which needs barrels. And grenades. And calcite. Okay. Okay, so requested chests. For there, and passive provider for there. Yeah, we probably didn't need more than 20 cliff explosives at a time. You need iron, I suppose. And rework the positioning on you. You can just be grabbing the coal directly from you, so you just need the iron. Steel. Okay. And calcite. Almost right with calcite. Calcite, barrels waiting on steel. Just coming. And, oh, you need coal as well. There we go. And with that, we now have glyph explosives. Okay, it's going to take a while for a significant number to pile up anywhere, but the explosives are automated. Why did I ship you to glove? Oh, because I want to drop the Zaha glove. And then go to Fulgura next. Do I try to bring stuff over to Quillo? May or may not need. And Quillo. And we've now destroyed a cliff. The first bomb has been delivered. Yeah, let's send off to Quillo. Dump us stuff there, and we'll get back to here where we'll do construction. So for here, we're going to blow up a bunch of cliffs, I think, to clear out a big space. And then we're going to do a lot more aggressive metal refining, shipbuilding sort of stuff. That's what I'm thinking we're going to do. A lot of that might not occur this episode, because I think we're going to run into some problems trying to make that a reality. Where am I looking for? I'm looking for these chests. So yeah, we're going to do a bunch of mining. Calcite to run foundries to make molten metal, or molten iron, molten copper. And then we can make some fairly large production lines going. In addition, I basically want to be able to build straight up to turbo belts up here, so we can export the green turbo belts everywhere. This is going all the way to the bulk converters, so that can get shipped over to Galeba, where we can then carbon fiber up the bulk converter using jelly and carbon fiber. That requires bioflux, so that's something we're gonna have to do at some point. Oh, that reminds me of Hibiscus. You're sitting here waiting for requests. All the requests aren't fulfilled because, well, you've got some stuff coming. Yeah. And then these aren't gonna necessarily fill here. They'd probably fill better elsewhere. Oh, and they're trying to upgrade the chemical plants. Okay. That might also not fill here. Because, yeah, I don't think we have any on Novice. Yep, oh no, those are all gone. So they're going to have to go to Fulgura for that. So at this point, we just go ahead and tell it to go into the next one, I think. Let's go straight to Fulgura. Got what you can get, and that's all you're going to get. How's the power looking? Accumulators are full. Accumulators are bigger than they ever were, I think, but accumulators are full now. But yeah, the whole chain here is definitely arguing for much, much, much more calcite extraction, such. Their Bomb Fizzle's taking damage. Interesting. I guess that's the problem with it being stationary, maybe. Okay, drop the iron to the plate to the place. Drop the Hellenium plate because we're not going to be back anytime soon. Reduce down to what we should expect the semiconductors. And the blues, and the those, and the those. And we'll take you much more down to we're like more limited 50. I think that was one launch anyway on you. Oh no, it's 100. Drop back down to 100 then. And yeah, for that, I think we're good for you to come back to Fulgura. Apparently, the thing I'm missing to do massive construction like this is actually the power poles, of all things. Apparently, I never automated power poles on this planet. Or if I did, I did not pass providers on them. That would also be believable. Nope, never automated it. It's something worth automating. $1,811 entities are missing construction robots. Whoops. That's a whoops. I suppose for the moment we can pave over much of it. I'm going to get some construction bots to grab and use some of that stuff. Unless the network is just that dysfunctional right now. 9 logistics bots. Well, yes, every construction bot's flying. Every construction bot's flying, okay. Well, to fix it requires going to the planet. Not doing that right now. You know, I'm feeling a little bit tired. I think I'm going to go ahead and make this the end of this part. Contemplate what I need / want to do with this in the next one. We just hook that one up to the grid, so you should have power. Should have power. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, we can definitely start mining over there, and then it's just setting up all the foundries. We got the big miners, we got the foundries, got basic belt production, I think, automated over here. And then once we get that done, it's going to be a little bit annoying because I don't have any inserters. So that'll probably be some of the stuff we set up here. So we're going to set up basically all the basic inserters. The basic inserters. Maybe we might not bother with the bulk one right away. All the belts, all 4 types of belts. Of all types, so on and so forth. So we can get a bit more import going. But that's going to be next time. So with that, if you're watching YouTube, we'll probably get around to recording the next part by your tomorrow. I think your tomorrow is already, well, your today is already like 6 days in the future for me. Because of how I recorded. If you're watching Twitch, the possibility that I take a day off is increasing, but if I take a day off, the next stream of this will be in 6 days. If not, I'm doing 5-game cycle with a 1 game every night. So the next time this should be streamed, otherwise will be 5 days. So feel free to check the schedule. I'll try to get that updated reasonably quickly if something changes. So with that, wish you all the best of luck and a good time. Catch you all in the next part, or the next stream, or the next whatever. Next stream. And with that, wish you all the best of luck and a good time, and bye for now.